How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. So glad each and every one of you can make it. Today we got another mod for the pickup truck, so let's see what's in the box, shall we?
We got a box. We got a box! I'm gonna open it.
What's going on over there?
Put the gun down.
I saw you with the box. What was in the box? Oh, what's in the box?
Not till you give me the
What's
gun.
in the box?
Again, welcome back to the channel, everyone. So glad each and every one of you can make it. This mod I've been wanting to do ever since I got the truck, because if you own a pickup truck, you know you'll get water spots behind you in your headliner. Most of the time it involves what's in this box, but GM some of the times will be the actual molding that goes, the weather stripping that goes around the door. There's a plug that goes in the sides, and I recently did a video on how to fix that. But when I did that, I took my brake light off to check and see if that was possibly leaking, and no, it was not the source of the leaking, but because I checked it, it started leaking. And you know, I've been wanting to replace it ever since anyway. If I'm going to order a gasket for it, the gaskets, you can't even get it at GM dealership or a Chevy dealership. You have to buy it off eBay or somewhere like that. You can get the double-sided ones so that you can stick it down and know that it's not going to leak around it. They've got extra thick ones, whatever you want, but those are like 80 bucks. Those are like $8. Sorry about that. So I was like, I'm going to be changing my tail lights anyway. I know that I want to do LEDs just because they're brighter, and the lights that GMC put on this truck, they look good. They really do. They fit the body style of the truck, but I'm going to go with something different. So I'm thinking, well, if I'm going to be ordering a gasket and I'm going to be changing my tail lights out eventually, why not go ahead and change out the brake light now? That way I can get an idea of what I want, how it looks. And that's what's in this box. There's a little instruction. We'll get to that in a minute. Let me show you what we got. Sorry about that. Nothing fancy. I ordered this off of eBay. I know there's a lot of other places, but I ordered this one off of eBay. Yeah, I know. But with that being stated, what I went with was the LED one. And it'll be hard for you to see, but yeah, you can see them. They have some that have different designs of brake light and all that stuff. But when my cab light comes on, I want it to be bright. I want the cab light to be bright. Like when I'm in the back of the truck or anything, or whenever I hit the alarm button and the lights come on, I want it to be bright, you know, so you can see. So what this one does, it has the white lights across the middle, nice long strip of them. The other ones that I was looking at that I almost bought accidentally, same design, but it only had 6 LEDs in the middle. But this will light up red around the perimeter. So whenever you're walking up to your truck, you hit the button and it brings on all your exterior lighting. It'll light up the red and the white. But whenever you turn on the lights to bring on your cab light from inside the truck, it will only light up white. So as you're going down the road, whenever you hit the brakes, it will only light up red. But it has the hyper flash too. There's a switch right here to turn the hyper flash off. You've never seen it before. It's very annoying. And no, I'm not going to be using it. But it'll go pop, 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 real quick flashes. And then it'll do it again. And then it goes to a regular brake light, a solid brake light. So I'm not going to be using that. I thought about just taking it off with a little switch, because this will be moving around. But I got to looking at it, and this is a real hard click switch. Listen. I mean, that joker's really hard to press, and it's a solid click when it goes. So I don't have to worry about, when I put it in, this bouncing around, hitting something, accidentally turning that stupid hyper flash back on. But if you don't know anything about it, and I'm going to tell you now, if I can install this, so can you. I mean, that's the purpose of having our vehicles, because we like them and everything. So with that stated, I'm going to explain this to you just in case you don't know. If you do know, feel free to fast forward. It's not going to take me but a second. But if you look at any switch, it has an O and what looks like a 1, okay? And there's a reason for that. If you think of a wire, it's a straight line, right? And you put a switch in it to turn stuff on and off. Well, when you put that switch in, right, and you have it in the open position, in other words, the switch is open, that breaks the line, so that turns off the power going to whatever you have to switch. If it looks like the 1, that means the switch is closed. It's direct line, direct power. And I'm not using the exact terminology, I know, but I don't want to make it too difficult for somebody to follow. So if you just, this is how I remember it. Just super simple. When I was first learning this stuff, O is for open. That's all you need to remember. Or if you want to go one step past that, O is for open, and the 1 is just a direct line, like a highway, just a straight shot. So I'm going to leave mine in the open position because I do not want that turned on. So now we got to get out to the truck and take the old one out. But all you need is a Phillips head screwdriver. That's simple. So this thing is going to make an absolute liar out of me. I said these were Phillips. They are not Phillips on this particular truck. They are star shaped. In this case, a T20. So I'm going to take this bad boy off. I'm going to take the tape off first. Because I taped it up so it wouldn't leak around it while I drove it until my light come in. And then just simply take this out. It's original screws. I was wondering if the guy can actually stitch them out. They look original. Oh, really? All you do is you push down on the tab, you kind of wiggle it and it comes right off. Pretty dirty behind here. That corner is smashed. And the bottoms are smashed really good, but the top looks really good. The only place I see it could be leaking on the top is that top right corner. But anyhow, we're going to save that in case we ever need it. Now we're just going to simply clean the area real good. And it's not that dirty, but we're going to clean it anyway, because that's what we do. And what I'm using is just isopropyl alcohol to get off any dirt, grease, anything wrong like that. There's a reason for that, and I'll tell you about that in just a second. Alright. Well, the plan is, look at this new light. I put it back in the pack so I wouldn't mess it up. I'm going to do a quick little show and tell, because I want to show you about the light again. But my plan is I'm going to put some silicone around the edge of this, actually on the gasket. So that when I push it on there, it will squish out and seal the gasket to the car or to the truck. But for right now, I'm going to plug this bad on here and show you how it looks when it's on. And then we'll turn hyperflash on. Got the direct line. I'm going to stick it in there. Right here, that's fine. And then we'll come on goes your way. Just like that. Then you go on star screws. And do sides to keep it from falling. And then leave the ends on it until I'm ready to mount it permanently. Now let's turn this bad boy on. See what we get. There's just the cargo light. Yeah, that's going to be very bright at nighttime. Oh yeah. Now let's hit that brake light. I got to turn on. Hit the light. So like I said, I'm going to run a bead of caulk around this and right on the edge of this gasket all the way around. So when I put it on there, it's ready to go. We start it. And like I said, what will happen is that silicone will squish out with the gasket and hopefully seal it. There we go. Now let's see how it looks without that on there, shall we? That is exactly what we're looking for. I see a little bit of silicone. Push out. That's all you gotta do. But that's good. That means our plan worked. Now what I'm going to do is get a hand screwdriver adapter for that T20. I'm going to finish tightening it up, make sure I don't have it too tight or tight enough, and that's going to be it. Now, truth be told, there was nothing wrong with this. In fact, in the original plan, I was going to get LED bulbs for it. But when I took it off and saw that it, well, when I took it off and then put it back on, and it started leaking, and I didn't over tighten it. Matter of fact, you can look at the gasket and you can see there's nowhere that's really bad except that one corner. But it started leaking. But if you look at this, it looks good. But like anything, we can do better. Now look at how good the back of that cab looks. I mean, just look at that. It's got the factory tinted window, now it's got the tinted LED third brake light. So that's going to look really good going down the road. And hopefully soon I'll be able to do something about these. I am thinking about going smoked because around front that's going to be totally different than smoked. Let me put it that way. I'll just leave it at that. You know, everybody goes with the crystal headlights to clear. I'm thinking about those. We walk around here. I'm thinking about those. But I also like the ones that have the LED rim around them. I don't know if I go that route, if I'm going to get the projector ones or the ones like this that just has the big Denali ring around it. And then we're going to do something about that later. But she's taking shape. She's taking shape. I'll go ahead and tell you now that I actually have something coming to fix that. Because that is too big. If you look at that compared to this, that just is not going to get it. Because if I back up, look at that. Holy cow, what a gap. I mean, look at that. So I've got something coming for that. I don't know if the one that I have coming is enough But we're going to find out together. Because that's what this channel is about. Learning together, learning new techniques, learning new things like this. Because I got more to do on this bad boy. I really want to do carpet and seating and some engine bay mods, stuff like that. Redo my stereo, because when I have the carpet out, I want to run all new wires and everything, because I'm getting a little bit of feedback. I still need to swap out the 2 front speakers, and because a great channel supporter sent me some replacement Bose speakers for it. So I'm just going to swap them out if it's not too much trouble and go with that, see if it still makes all that dad blame noise I'm getting or whatever. But we've got plans for that on the channel, transmission, so on and so forth, you know. So we got a lot going on here, and I will do my best to record some of it, not all of it, but some of it. We'll definitely get this. Oh, we'll definitely get this. I'm not certain about that. So until next time, guys, get out there and enjoy those cars, because you're the one that pays for them. Get out there and enjoy them. And we'll see you in the next video, because I enjoyed doing this today. Look how that looks. Oh yeah, compared to that. Oh yeah, night and day difference. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching.